So you think you're a fan of 2024? What's its biggest hits? I'll start this one in the form of a game. Name that Paul, and was it fixed?
I think the fight between Mike Tyson and, what the fuck is that buddy name?
Jake Paul, right?
What did Jake Paul? Jake Paul. One of the Pauls.
That shit was definitely fucking fixed.
The Mike Tyson fight was definitely the most fixed shit I ever seen.
Aren't all of those matches fixed? I mean, really.
Fixed. Fixed.
He turned $20 million into like 30 or 40. So you could call that fixed if you want to.
They did that to get some money. And all of the training videos that I was watching of Mike Tyson, and I was amped to watch this fight because I'm a boxing fan, he did not display any of that.
Mike Tyson held back. He's biting his glove.
He was biting his glove.
That biting the glove is just because you want to knock this nigga out. I'm Mike Tyson, and I'm still Mike Tyson at the end of the day. And Mike Tyson, ain't got it all, so.
Stamina and old age, man. Like, I think Mike can beat his ass on some beat his ass shit, but like on that boxing shit, you got, what I'm saying? Mike would have wanted to wrestle him, bite his leg or something. He'd beat him down if it was some real shit.
Don't let them chopped up images fool you. He will still knock your ass out though. Don't get it twisted. Mike Tyson will still knock your ass out.
It's Mike. We grew up watching Mike, so it was like, man, Mike finna beat this nigga ass. And I had to think about it, like, Jake Paul, a big ass white boy. Like, then I thought about it like right before, and I'm like, whoa, Mike might not win this.
How old is this nigga now? Like 60 something? 70? 80?
Like, that boy ain't about to be running around that ring, you know what I'm saying? He like 85 years old or something.
If somebody is paying me for $20 million for a fight, 57, 67, shit, 87, knock my old ass out. You hear me?
My man did come through and kiss homie on the cheek ever so sweetly. And then turned around in his ass cheeks.
Yeah, but knock him out. And then he turned around and out on a thumb. Thought that was crazy. Thought that was unnecessary.
The fight wasn't exciting at all. And then looking back at the tape, now as one is clicking like, whoa, these niggas just checked the payday.
Mike Tyson knew what he was doing. Jake Paul knew what he was doing too. I give both of them their props.
State of boxing, They needed that shit, nigga. They don't have nothing else going on. Ain't no heavyweights really doing shit. Anthony Joshua Jaws is made of motherfucking paper. Deontay Wilder don't know how to really box like that, folks. So it's just, the game ain't really made for, ain't no Floyds. Gervonta Davis and the other nigga was damn near finna kiss on the shit I just saw. So it's like, whatever, man, whatever.
I hated the whole fight. I thought it was terrible. And look, Netflix, y'all did a terrible job too. Like, let's be honest with you. Y'all did a terrible job. Like, streaming, couldn't even see anything. It was terrible.
The streaming part was horrible. The fucking watching that shit, like the Netflix Live was goddamn. I need to work on that shit. Just like I need to work on saying Netflix Live.
Yeah, you need to fix that flicks on Netflix, buddy. Anyway, let's talk about nepotism. I won't even make you say it.
I think that the LeBron and his son playing on the same team and making history like that shit was raw for them.
If LeBron chose to, muscle his way into getting his son to play with him so he could have another thing to add to his legacy.
Yeah, and ain't nothing wrong with that,
I believe that other people use nepotism and get no flack for it, but when black people do it, it'd be a problem. So
let's talk about nepotism. Y'all have like this Fortune 500 company that your son comes in and he takes care of it and his kids can't take care of it. Let LeBron bring his son in real quick for $9 million. He just made them $41 million, period.
I tip your hat to them, you know what I'm saying? They made history, do your shit. But Bronny ain't ready.
Your son sucks.
Bronny is trash.
He's just so bad.
Well, a lot of people say like, Bronny doesn't deserve this, and that. He doesn't. However, he's not terrible. He
at the bottom of the G League. For his son, I feel bad for his son because he can't even be normal hooper for real. You know, they got him on extra shit, and then he out here like airballs and layups doing all types of wild shit. So it's just like, man, he can't even be half huff and get through his huffness.
It's funny because the highlights that I see from Bronny be like, almost.
It's one of them situations where he knew his dad wanted it real bad, so that made him like want it, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause he been around hoopers and hooping with hoopers that actually hoop. Cause he been around hoopers and hooping with hoopers that actually hoop.
No disrespect to Bronny, but Bronny ain't never been the best nigga on no team he ever played on.
He's not an NBA player right now.
G League, my nigga.
I'm curious like what the other women had to say when it came to this question. Truth is what matters. Your son fucking sucks.
He averaged a dub in high school, nigga.
He only getting the clout because of his daddy, and that's just what it is.
I think LeBron done did everything there is to do. It's time to go upstairs. Go on and get that team in Vegas and create some more history.
Shout out to LeBron, shout out to Bronny, shout out to Nepotism for black people, specifically.
2024 held the 30th annual World Olympics in Paris, with winners like Simone Biles, the USA men's basketball team, and the biggest dog of them all, wink wink, Reece Rolex. Did you watch the 2024 Olympics?
That was this year? The Olympics was this year.
I couldn't tell you like what they actually showed during the Olympics. I was not into it. I don't know what I was going through at that time, but I actually can't speak too much about this year's Olympics.
Who was in it?
I'm gonna be real with you. With the Olympics, I just started watching the most random sports that I could find. I went through the little Peacock app and found the most shit that was like unheard of, like wall climbing. Y'all ever seen niggas do wall climbing before? That shit is ridiculous. These niggas climb the walls like fucking spider monkeys.
Was there some hooping going on?
That Steph Curry shit was unbelievable. The way he was, that shit was crazy. Like the whole team had their moments where they showed up, but Steph Curry showed up when it mattered most because he touched by gods.
I do remember the hoopla about the opening. The opening was pretty wild. Like if you watch it back and just look at that shit, like it was fucking a freak show up there. And they said that shit was okay. You know what I'm saying? Somebody approved that shit.
It was just really strange. And it cost too much to be as fucking strange as it was. That shit could have been for the free 99, to be honest.
Most memorable moment was easily Snoop Dogg because he was all over the place with he got that money. He got $500,000 a day.
Snoop got $500,000 a day for what?
This nigga Snoop made $500,000 a day for the Olympics. This nigga is the most illest nigga alive, Joe.
Snoop, what is he doing at the Olympics? Is it a smoking Olympics?
A stain. A fucking stain. Do you hear me?
Just to wake up, go up here and watch some sports, talk some shit. They letting you smoke down there everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? Because you still Snoop. That's one of the rawest human beings in the world to me. You know?
This nigga is a national icon, celebrity for smoking weed.
That is a stain. I remember when Snoop had the chronic fitted on, 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Now this nigga got dreadlocks making $500,000 a day. Shit.
That nigga can do anything.
$500,000 a day.
Ever since Snoop was with Martha Stewart, he figured out how to get that money for these white folks, so that's fine. But let's go to the breakdancing thing.
Of course, the breakdancing girl was the most memorable moment, because I'm like, what the fuck?
Raygun, you are the worst. I'm sorry.
He was great. She was the greatest terribleness of all time. Like, you need, like, stuff like that that's a chef's kiss of goldenness.
Like she's become like a meme. The guys like in football on the ground doing her look. Why were you there? Like why'd you even do that though?
I ain't even mad at her. Goat. She is a fucking goat. Like you came out there and you did this little routine, whatever the fuck it was.
Raygun did like a bunny hop that was like, you know what I'm saying?
That's like a motherfucker dancing hard as hell and they swear they're killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, that's exactly what it was.
She paid attention to what the judges were judging her on. And originality, you hit it on the fucking nail, my lady.
I don't know what she thought she was fucking doing. And I can't, she lost, right? she didn't win, right? Okay. And she lost so bad she retired. I think that's good for the culture.
Originality, like that shit was so original, it wasn't even breakdancing, it was fake dancing.
Sometimes you need a failure like that who not black on some black shit to let people know this some black shit.
Don't ever do that shit no more. I think she got the whole sport canceled. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fact check that later, but I think it's over with for breakdancing for a couple years.
Genuinely, I have no take on that. I don't know what breakdancers you're talking about.
Did the Shakira chick win in this Olympics? Shakarisa?
Unblock me on Twitter also, Shakari. We had a disagreement about a word. It ain't nothing crazy, girl. You raw too.
I don't know. The Olympics was dope though. I wish I was down there to check some papers. Some niggas was checking papers.
Snoop's presence in the Olympics this year was really the dopest thing, but that breakdance lady will go down in history, man. Like, oh my God, that's better than winning whatever we won.
I wish I knew more about the Olympics, but I don't. Did we win? I don't know.
The year 2024 will go down in history for all of its stories, and most importantly, the 2024 election. From presidential assassination attempts to collard greens washed in a bathtub, it was a shit show, and some might say a fixed show.
Politickies.
Same as the Mike Tyson fight. It's all fixed.
It showed that half the world is dummies. No pun intended. Don't kill me. Don't blow up my IG and jump in my DM. But I think you niggas is dummies. If y'all think that Trump gave y'all this PPP money, the stimulus money, the government gave us that money.
I was pretty sure that Donald Trump was going to come out on top because of his popularity.
Donald Trump has one of the wickedest dance memes of all time.
Trump's a weird nigga. I don't think that somebody like that should be running shit at all.
We can bring it back to Joe Biden when he was like Sleepy Joe.
They didn't give that lady enough time to really run a good campaign, so it wasn't gonna be a time for her to actually win. You know, as many times as they wanted to show you some random old hick white person saying, I'm changing parties and voting for Kamala.
Yeah, they'll throw a motherfucker up there like Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? That should be taken as a slap in the face because she don't even know nothing about this shit. She just up here for the check, you know, but.
We done had twerking on the stage. We done had, goddammit, it done been so deep as people disowning you if you voting for a particular party.
I honestly don't like Kamala. I don't like Kamala like that either, but she is a much better choice than Trump.
People were saying, you know, I'm not gonna choose between the lesser of two evils.
Kamala. Right, Marvel shit, Kamala.
I'm not saying Kamala was the best candidate, but out of the two, I think she made the most sense.
If one is like shitting in your hand and the other one is pissing in your hand, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, well, I'd rather take the piss. Like, no, both of them are shitty choices.
No, Kamala, you know what I'm saying? I voted for her. I'm not gonna vote for nobody who a rapist. I already told y'all earlier, I'm not fucking with niggas who fuck with women in the wrong ways. That's just not the way I move.
I voted for Kamala, but Trump won.
It was him getting shot, and I think they tried to shoot him again another time. And we so dumbed down by shootings, don't nobody know. I mean, it's Trump, so you know shit probably fake, but.
Killed that man. He probably didn't even know. He probably thought he signed up for some acting shit. Like, yeah, we gonna pretend we not gonna kill you though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, off with his head. You know what I'm saying?
I know it's a lot of other shit I could talk about and get serious, but bitch, if you clean the greens in your bathtub, I'm not eating dinner at your motherfucking house.
Or her husband said that, you know, we have a good supply of like brisket and jerk chicken.
It was them greens, nigga. Like, you can't just, like, sometimes we be racist to ourselves.
We don't do that, Kamala. We don't do that. We don't clean greens in the tub.
It was like just like my grandma used to do. Your Indian grandma used to wash greens in the tub.
The United States is not ready for a black woman to be president, so They proved it.
I think we're in trouble, you know, so motherfuckers better get their shit together, you know what I'm saying?
Some know him as Money Mike, Alligator Man, or of course Pimpin' Katt Williams, the one true oracle of 2024. With the help of Michelle's sugar daddy Shannon Sharpe, owner of Club Shay Shay, Katt Williams ignited a fire that set the year ablaze and sparked truth-telling like no one else.
Shannon Sharpe and Katt Williams interview was very revealing, man.
Okay, Skip. Okay, Skip. Look, what I'm trying to tell you, Skip.
At the time, I didn't think nothing of it. It just happened.
I believed all of that shit. Everything that Katt Williams said, he said that shit with such conviction, believable. He had receipts.
Shit, Katt down there broke the internet.
I didn't expect what it was at all. Like, once I actually saw it, it was just like, shit.
This is the other side of Kirk Franklin Prince. This is the reckoning. 2024.
A real motherfucker is a real motherfucker. That's just it. That's the easiest summary to that.
Everything he did and said came to life, and you know what I'm saying, came to the light. And shit, now there's some money to be made.
I just feel like that was more of the attention-seeking show for Shannon Sharpe to boost, what is it called? Club Shay Shay?
That's what started the mess. That was a domino effect, all the chaos that happened this year.
I don't know if his chakras is aligned or something. Do he know his zodiacs and his 8th house and all that extra shit? Because he shook the year up for sure.
Definitely touched on a lot of subjects, rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
I hope they don't come and get my mans, man. You know how they be taking us out, so. I just like the real Cleo or some shit.
He the Oracle, that's what I've been calling him. He the Oracle of 2024. It was the year of the cat, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's the year of the rat, and the year of the pigeon, and the year of the lobster, and the year of the chicken wing. Nigga, it's the year of the cat.
Like, I feel like Katt Williams inspired Kendrick to go like crazy real quick. So look at how I loved it.
Next week's episode of the Culture Cellar's year-end review, we will be discussing music, and you guessed it, music. What can't Beyonce do? Are we ready for a Hot Boys reunion? Is the West Coast the best coast? Faux shizzle. See y'all next week, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the Culture Cellar on all platforms.